and welcome to a new studio vlog. Don't let the outfit fool you. It is actually autumn and it is actually pretty nippy outside, but I've misplaced my granny cardigan somewhere, so it looks as if it's summer. Welcome to a new studio vlog. How to talk in a way that is relevant and not waffly. First, let me show you some postcards that I ordered from Moo. I got a card in the post from them with a discount code, and I was like, don't mind if I do. And I thought it would be a really great opportunity to order some postcards, not necessarily for any specific purpose, although I'm like thinking of the purpose now that I've got them. But it was really fun to actually order some of my recent work on postcards, because I feel like it does great justice to, you know, like it honors the work. And so as you probably know, or maybe you don't know, I've been doing the type of work that you just saw in the little intro. So much more, I don't know, weird, if my art could be any weirder, and dark and disembodied little floating heads. So I thought when I was ordering these postcards, I basically went for 5 artworks in my new style and 5, in my old style. Let me just get my life organized and I will show them to you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so these are the postcards. I'm gonna show them to you, except there's one I think that I can't show you yet because it's part of a secret thing. There's another one that is part of a secret thing, but by the time you watch this, it will no longer be secret. So, okay, so let me show you the older ones first. So the older works. So we've got this one. This is one of my favorite junk journal pages that I've done recently, semi-recently. I like this one. I picked this one because of the colors. I don't know if it's like my favorite, but I thought it like, I thought that it came across quite well. Also, when ordering postcards, I often notice that I will have pieces of artwork that I really like, but when I put them into the little preview window, it will be that the text is much too close to the sides or whatever, so they just don't really lend themselves very well to making into postcards. So that is a decision, or like that influences the decision of what to make into postcards and what I don't make into postcards. This one, come here but stay away. Yes. That was from my little, that's for my little phase with using little post-it notes. I really love this one. Really love the kind of textures and the lettering and then the little post-it note and the colors as well. So yeah, love that one. And then this one. I think this one was my Wanderlust lesson, I want to say. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly. So those are the kind of like the quote-unquote older pieces. And then this is the one I can't show you. This I can show you. This is, I think you've seen this one before. I posted this on Instagram with a little bit of text about sharing scary art. So yes, made that into a postcard. This one, which was probably like the first thing that I made that is in this kind of like new old style. Look, my fingernails and these, they fit together. And then this one, I really like this one. This is like a standalone piece of art on a wood panel, and it was very nice to create this. I really enjoy working on a wood panel, actually. I'll show you the original in a second. And then this is the secret thing that will no longer be secret by the time that you watch this. This is a piece of art. Let me just show you the originals. So these are those two. This is the one I just showed you, which is nice, but not particularly meaningful. Maybe it is. And this is the one that I created for Tamara Sagadevan, don't come for me, my bestest friend, whose wedding I'm going to later this week. And I created this as a wedding present. Yes, you want me as a friend to create weird wedding presents for you. Cutlery, a food mixer, a garlic press? No, a weird ass painting. Yeah, I had the idea for this painting. I'm really pleased with it. I find it exposing as hell. Like, there's so much like personal feeling in this, and I don't want to talk about it, so I've got a couple of other presents for her that are extremely silly, which I will share with you. Oh, but just to go back to the postcards, the final postcard that I can't show you is for the Halloween Journal Challenge 2023, hosted by Kia from Inspiring Journals. I hope I got that correct. I don't have it anywhere here. Oh yes, here actually. I've got some of her stickers here actually that she sent me. These really cute Halloween books, some autumn inspired stuff, and then these really cute ghosty kind of spooky, I don't know, gothic ghosty garden gallery. Yes, so that's Kia from kiacreates.co.uk, and she is hosting a Halloween challenge. Oh my god, can it be any more loud outside today? She's hosting a Halloween challenge, which I am part of. I am doing the prompt for the 26th of October, which is Phantoms and Ghouls, and I created an artwork and I love it, and I created a video and I love it, and it's going to go live on my channel on the 26th of October, so please keep an eye out for that. I can't wait to share it. Like, it was just this weird, creepy, silly idea that I just had to do and then had to procrastinate on for like 6 weeks, but I finally got it done, and it's a video I'm very proud of, and I can't wait to share it with you, and I can't wait to share the artwork with you, but you'll be able to see that on the 26th of October. The artwork will be on Instagram and the video will be on YouTube, and you'll be able to like watch a little journal with me video, but it's better than just a journal with me video. I promise you. And then that's the artwork that's on this postcard. Anyway, let me just go and grab the silly, not serious gifts that I also got Tamara as wedding presents. Okay, so the thing about these presents is that if you have the view of me that I am, you know, this sweet girl with a pink wristband and heart-shaped earrings, and I feel like these gifts expose me for the depraved brain that I really have and the person that I am inside, and also often on the outside, but not so much on the outside. So the first present is this. Everybody should have this. This is the present for Tamara. This is my own personal version. So, you know.
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
Yes.
Bullshit detected.
Very important part of, you know, living in the 21st century. I was like, what century is it? Yeah, very important to have this. So I got this for her and her husband. You know, when you've been married for, I don't know how many years I've been married, 15 years, you know, this comes in handy. When you've been married like for 3 days, I'm sure this comes in handy too. Okay, and the other one is this one. It's a little, you know, slippery when wet sign that says, well, you can read it. What does it say? Give it 10 minutes. Gas mask. Yeah, so my relationship with Tamara in a nutshell. Sorry, Tamara, if this makes you really uncomfortable. This vlog is just about... No, it's not just about you, but it's a little bit about you. I've shown you all of that, and now my plans for today, well, not my plans for today, my plans for the next 15 minutes, half an hour, is I want to hang up a painting. I don't have any of my own artwork up on my walls, and it's kind of weird. We'll unpack that later, I don't know. I have a few like little abstracts, but I feel like they don't really count. Like, I haven't got any of my emotive work on the walls. Partly because the thing I did have on the wall I gave away to a friend, also as a wedding present. Do you detect a theme? I don't know. But what I would like to do is, let's have a look. I have got here next to the laundry, I have got, no, that's the laundry. Oh yeah, I've got some paintings here that are framed, although actually one of them, the one that I'm thinking of, is actually not in the frame. But I've got this big frame, and I have got this big painting, which is this one. There we go. This scary one, the one that says "Fear strikes immediately." One of my favorite ever paintings that I've ever created, biggest as well, and I want to put it up. So let's do it. Okay, amazing. That was a workout. So this has actually got D-rings on the back because I had it in a exhibition a few years ago. This was like pre-COVID. It was a little exhibition about mental health. So, you know, like fits in there. And but here I want to pop it in the living room. And I am going to be using my command picture hanging strips because I love using these to hang things up because, you know, if I had to, like, I already procrastinate putting stuff up with these, but if I had to like get a drill out or like hammer nails into the wall, I would literally just never do it. So these are kind of like semi-anti-procrastination on hanging things up. Let me also grab my tiny little, where is it? I've got a tiny little spirit level. It's really cute. It works. And let's take this downstairs and see where I want to hang this up. Okay, so look, we've got the couch and then we've got this amazing artwork. It's a paper cut, hand paper cut made by my friend Kelly, who is an amazing artist as well. And I want to put my painting kind of just to the right. Oh damn, it's not the same size, the frame. That sucks. I was hoping it would be the same size and then it would be like, you know, really nicely nice. But it's not quite the same. Ugh. I think, I don't know, I'm gonna ask Andrew for his opinion with regards to whether he thinks I should put it like in the middle or lined up with the bottom or lined up with the top. I don't know what visually is going to look the best. We'll see.
weeks later.
Hello. Oh my god. It's been like a week and a half since yesterday. I mean, since the previous bits that you watched. So the previous stuff from this vlog was all last Monday, a week and a half ago. The next day, boom, like being hit by a 1,000-pound gorilla. That's not a real saying, right? I got a cold, like a pretty bad one. And then so I was like, dying. And not really. And then I was going to Warsaw for Tamara's wedding, Tamara of Not a Real Artist podcast fame, and I was still ill. Do not recommend international travel on a plane when you're ill, but everything went okay. No pierced eardrums or anything. But yeah, it was a bit of a struggle. And then I thought, as I was away, I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting better. And then on Monday, boom, I just like felt worse. And that was Monday and Tuesday. It is now Thursday and I'm finally feeling a bit better. You know, there isn't like stuff oozing out of my face. Still a bit low on energy, still a bit like nasal, as you can hear. But yeah, I feel up for continuing this studio vlog, so welcome back. Hydrating. This is chamomile tea and this is innocent raspberry and apple juice. I love this stuff, it's so good. Shout out to my husband Andrew for he's the one who is in charge of all of the online grocery shopping that we do. So he's like the quartermaster and he's the one who makes sure that we've got everything and occasionally gets nice, you know, nice little treats. So, you know, thanks babe. Just so you know, I did vlog my trip to Warsaw, including like bits of Tamara's wedding and including some guy playing a singing saw. Like it was like it was, I have no words. But anyway, so that vlog, I meant to finish this vlog before going away and have it like up for you. But that obviously didn't happen. But that other vlog is in between. It's up on my Patreon. So if you want to check that out, that's there. Also, very quickly, actually, talking about Patreon, you can now actually join my Patreon for free. So obviously Patreon as a concept is like you've got different tiers that you pay for and you get different pieces of content that I provide for, you know, as a thank you for supporting me. But there is also a free tier, and that means that whenever I feel like it, I can just like throw bits on there for anybody who is signed up, including people who are on the free tier. So if that is something that you're interested in, just to be able to catch the occasional update, early access, that kind of stuff, then please head on over there and you can just, you know, you can sign up without actually pledging to a tier. But obviously if you want to pledge to a tier, that'd be really cool and you'd get more content. But yeah, just so you know, because that's a new thing. They didn't used to do that before. Now, where are we at? So I feel like I need to give you an update. I did my nails. I went full Halloween this time. It's currently the 5th of October, so they're probably not gonna last until actual Halloween, but I feel like it's all about the build up, right? It's spooky season, so yeah, there we go. Then I can now stop vague booking about that painting that I created for Tamara. She loved it. It made her cry. I didn't film that stuff because I tend to be a little bit careful about what I film for vlogs, because my rule to myself is like I have to feel like it. So that's why I didn't really vlog when I was ill, because I didn't feel like it. But also I'm quite careful about when I'm vlogging, does it add to the experience of life or does it take away from the experience of life? And I kind of feel like in that moment of her unwrapping her presents and me experiencing her unwrapping the presents and the things that, you know, like the silly stuff, I felt like it was really important for me to be there and experience that, and to not like only have half the experience because my other half experience was filming it. So you're just gonna have to imagine her unwrapping those presents. It's on my Instagram in case you want to have a little closer look. And also on my Instagram, I posted a few days after I posted this one, I also posted a picture of the sketch that I did, and I explained a little bit about just my kind of my thought process, my working process, kind of how this fits into how I usually work. So in case you're interested in that, So now I am up here, so it's Thursday afternoon. I don't have to do any school run this afternoon, so I really wanted to do a little bit of art. It's been a while since I did some art, and I'm very excited about my art at the moment, this kind of new/old direction that you've been hearing me talk about quite a lot. And I just want to sit down and do a little bit of that. But before I do that, I actually wanted to have a quick chat with you about my Hobonichi. Is my Hobonichi journal. So if you've been following me for a while, then you know that I've got this Hobonichi A5 day free. And I've had this is the Hobonichi, the 2022 one. So I've had this for going on 2 years. So I got this at the end of 2021 to be ready for 2022. I used it for the whole of 2022. And then towards the end of 2022, I decided I still had so much left in terms of like blank pages at the back that I could make it last for 2 years. Or I kind of planned that in advance as well. I don't remember if I planned it in advance, but in any case, I took that decision to not buy a new Hobonichi. Alright. To not buy a new Hobonichi and to just keep going for another year, because although it's got some stuff in the front that is date specific, that's why this is a 2022 journal, most of it is just blank, so I could just do whatever I wanted to with it. I do apologize for the noise. I'm really sorry. I'm like, what are they doing? Stop. The show must go on. Then a few months ago, or maybe at that point in time, I thought to myself, okay, after I've used it for 2 years, so in like September 2023, I'm going to treat myself to a new Hobonichi. And I was thinking about switching to the, it's really distracting me. I was thinking about switching to an A6 version. So this is the A5 version. It's quite big. And I was thinking it might be fun to like work in a cute, smaller format. So that's what I was thinking of. So basically this section of the vlog is called, I'm telling you why I am not getting a new Hobonichi. That's the theme of this section. So I will not be getting a new Hobonichi, even though 2 years have passed and I can legitimately get a new one. Like, you know, that's allowed. There's a couple of reasons. Okay, so one reason is that I still have a fair amount of blank in the back of this day free. So I could continue for another year, and with the amount of, you know, I do my pages like this, like you know, it's got several weeks on each double page, because I don't, you know, I sometimes have busy weeks where I do loads of stuff, and then sometimes I've got weeks where I don't do very much. So you know, like the joys of having a day job as well. So the way I go through this is not at a huge pace. So I've got enough space, but then I was thinking to myself like, oh, I want to treat myself, you know, I want a new Hobonichi because I want it, I want my precious it, and I want like the new format and the, you know, new to me format and like a different cover and stuff. So the other day I went and had a look at the options for 2024, right? Yes, 2024. And, you know, I added the A6 to my basket. I was gonna go for the Avec, I think. It's the one where it's in 2 parts. So the dated one this time, not the date-free. And then I went to look for a new cover, because obviously this is an A5 cover. I would need an A6 cover. And I went and looked, and I did not like any of the options, with the exception of 1 or 2 that were sold out and didn't have any information about whether they were going to be restocked. And even then I kind of felt like, well, you know, I like them, but did I love them? I'm not sure. So I found myself looking at the website, kind of trying to convince myself to choose something, but without really liking it enough. And then I thought, well, seeing as I already have enough space at the back of this one and I can go another year, I'm gonna just leave it, and I am not getting another Hobonichi for next year. I'm gonna be using this day-free A5 for another year, and then next year, next September or August or whenever they release their new lineup, I'm going to definitely get on that, and I will set a reminder in my phone to make sure that I'm there like at the start, so I don't miss out on anything that is popular. I feel like I have to stop vlogging with this background noise. Oh my god. What are they even doing? Oh yeah, stop, just as I'm gonna go and look. I can't figure out what they're doing, but it's noisy as hell. Right, so thus far on the topic of why I'm not getting a new Hobonichi, but I'm still super happy with this. I love my kind of, my system, so I do just very simple, kind of like date, week number, and then I do my to-do list underneath it, and then I leave space for when I want to print some nice pictures, and then I put pictures in the spaces that I've left, and the pictures tend to relate to, you know, that period in time. So these are pictures from back in June and July, and it's just like little memories, you know, like family outings, memories. You know, occasionally I'll put in like a video thumbnail just to remember what I was doing, desk stuff, stickers I made, things like that. So just like memories. I love the little bit of memory keeping. Not too much because I'll get bored, but a little bit. Okay, that's been my verbose update. Thank you for your attention. Cue the rest of the vlog. Hello, good morning. It's actually 5 in the afternoon. Happy Friday, Friday. Right, what is this car crash site? Hang on, where are we at? I need some space to rest my elbows. It's Friday. I've had a bit of a funny week, like a bit up and down. And today, I was like poised to do a bunch of day job work that I have been putting off, that I really just needed to do. And I often find Friday is a good day for that, because like it doesn't tend to be too busy. I have like a good run of time, and I can just kind of like pump myself up and do the things that are difficult. And basically the internet has been down or intermittent all day, and I haven't been able to do the work because it requires a constant, reliable internet connection. So instead I've been editing this vlog, which has been like very much fun, actually. I hope you've enjoyed it. What else have I done? Well, been on the phone to the internet company trying to get things sorted, which as of yet hasn't happened. But in any case, yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend. Right now it's Friday, we've got pizza movie night, we're watching James Bond, we are introducing the kids to the phenomenon that is James Bond. We've watched about, I don't know, 8 films so far. It's very interesting. I am a huge James Bond fan, whilst also identifying as a feminist. Yes, I used to write essays about feminism and James Bond in my, in my student days. Anyway, so yes, we're watching them all in order. That's what we're gonna do tonight, pizza movie night. Then tomorrow I am meeting 2 of my best friends, and we're going to hang out. My friends are gonna sew. I don't sew, but I'm like, looking into some friendship bracelet patterns that I'm looking forward to making a start on. And then we're going to go do an escape room, which I am so excited about. I love escape rooms. Oh my god, like that. Escape rooms are heaven to me. Honestly, I could do escape rooms every single day of my life. I love them that much, especially with my friends. Just a fun, friend-filled, low-key, but high-key stress, you know, like the fun type of stress that an escape room is, type of weekend. So yeah, this vlog is actually pretty long, and if you've watched all the way to the end, thank you. Give yourself a thumbs up. I was gonna ask you to put something in the comments, like to answer a question, but I don't remember what it was now. I was like, this is excellent for audience interaction, and now I don't remember. Story of my life. A bit scatterbrained. I don't know. I'm gonna close out this vlog, I'm gonna edit it, I'm gonna put it online, and then it will come to me. Just have to be patient. You and me both. Right, if you enjoyed this vlog, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new here and you made it through the whole vlog, I don't believe that there is any of you. If you are new here and this is your first vlog of mine that you're watching and you've watched it all the way to the end, please leave a comment because for research, for data, we must know. Yeah, so subscribe if you're not subscribed, and see you in the next one. Bye.